Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The first time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
Usually when technology changes or a new, like it's an update for your favorite app or website changes or whatever, you bitch for, I don't know, a week or so. But then you finally start adapting and getting used to like the new Facebook or Twitter changes and you're like, oh, I hate it. And then after a couple weeks, you're like, whatever. And you don't even remember how it used to be. I don't know what update it was. 2 updates ago on the iPhone, you were able to like a text instead of having to respond with a thumbs up or with a yay. Yeah. Or you can just like it.
I get those from people sometimes because I don't have that option. And every once
you're
in
an
a while,
Android. That's right.
Yeah, and every once in a while I'll get a response, and it'll just say so and so liked.
And I love that.
Blank, blank.
And I love that.
It acknowledges that you saw it.
Yes. But I hated it at first because normally when your phone would vibrate, I got a text, and you'd expect to see words or a picture that was funny or something. But you just saw the blah, blah, blah liked or blah, blah, blah loved, whatever. And I hated it at first, but now I really like it. And it's better than Pat likes that. Mm-hmm. It's better than having to send back a thumbs up. And then, it's just...
That's my go-to.
Just the thumbs up.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
So that's my...
And that was always my favorite go-to passive-aggressive text back to a certain X, if you will, where it'd be like blah, 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 back and
blah,
forth.
blah, blah.
Blink.
Thumbs up.
Give them the fawns right there.
You got it.
Just a little, how you doing? Ayo. Because nothing shuts down a heated argument in text messaging than a boink.
Nope. It doesn't.
Thumbs up.
It's very
funny.
effective.
It is so funny.
Very much so. But I'm out of sorts today in a weirdest way. No, can you turn my headphones just a touch? They're just thank you. Mm-hmm. It's just like being able to just barely reach the top shelf, and I can't quite
you hit the
get
can of corn, and it just keeps going farther back. So you just tink, tink, tink,
yes.
Tink. Yeah.
It was so close. I'm like, I can almost hear it. But anyway, because I forgot my Yeti today, and I always have my giant, big ass Yeti full
B.A.Y.
of water, and so I haven't been drinking water today like normal. I don't, because it's like I just haven't. I had one little bottle, and it hasn't been enough.
And we have the ones we have for clients in here. There's like basically a shot of water. You open it, you squeeze it.
Yeah,
and I've gone through like 3 of those, and I realized I can't just keep doing that. They're not for me.
They're for the clients. So try and stay out of those. But so I'm dehydrated. Everything's and this morning I didn't realize until I was like halfway to Jack's daycare to drop him off, my dog.
Drop who off?
I was going to drop Jack off.
That's so hilarious.
Hate when I say that too.
Hey, you named him Jack.
I didn't name him Jack.
You could have changed him. It's a dog. You could change his name now. It would take him 6 weeks and he'd be Randy or Kyle or whatever you wanted.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
No, because dogs do become their personality. He's Jack.
He's Jack.
Can you imagine calling him anything else?
Nah,
he's just Jack.
Nah. So when I dropped Jack off,
right.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I was so close to just turning around and going back home. And I thought, no, I'll just power through because I had to get here in time for a meeting. And my mornings are usually scheduled down to a gnat's rear end.
Yes.
I don't get up any 1 minute earlier than I need to because I know how long it takes to do my chores in the morning, feeding the animals. We have a system. Everybody knows where they're supposed to stand. Everybody gets fed.
So if there ever was a man in the picture, he would have standing chance.
It's like, just go in the other room.
Either that or stand here and wait for your bowl of food. Wait in line.
Right? Jack sits next to his bowl. Cats are over there. Jack doesn't try and get the cat's food. Cats sometimes try to get Jack's food. The other day, actually, I mixed in a little moist food. You're going to love this story. I know people with pets understand. But I mixed in a little moist food because he's been turning his nose up to the dry kibble. Mm-hmm. And so, and it smells amazing. Whatever this, it's some...
To him or to you?
To me.
Okay.
It smells amazing.
Some dog food and cat food smells fantastic.
Oh my God. And mixed it in and he immediately, ears were up and he's like, what are you making for me? And I bring it over and set it down and immediately Benny, who is the barn cat that came to live with us, she's zip right between his front legs and she's in his bowl eating. She's standing between his front legs.
That's hilarious.
Under him and he's looking and he looks at me like, what is, she's right here. So that was funny. But anyway, so everything was down just like that. And then I realized I'd forgotten I needed to do X, Y, and Z, right? Mm-hmm. And so I had to incorporate those into my mornings. I hadn't planned for that. And so then I was running late because I had to be here by 8.
Once one little thing gets you going, it's like dominoes.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. So that was today. I realized I don't have my Yeti.
Well, I know, and I don't have my water either, and it's like this is driving me crazy. But back to the whole animal thing, we aren't using it now because it was. Well, we were suckers, but we bought a cat advent calendar for the cats. So every day
for the cats,
it was because it's like it's little treats in each window.
Cats have one day.
Well,
it's all one day.
Trust me, I know that now, and I understand now that the people that got the advent calendar, it's for us. The cats couldn't give two,
funny,
you know what. But yeah, we got the advent calendar, and so every day was like, oh, it's a day, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. It was day one. We opened it up. They were like, that is garbage. It was rock hard pieces of processed tuna bones. It was just awful. And the next day we're like, well, we'll try the next one, blah, blah, throw it away. Next one, exact same treats. We're like, wait a second. So we opened up the advent calendar. Every freaking day is the same tuna bones. And was like, this is the worst $10 we've ever spent at Home Goods. But it was.
And you wonder how long it had been on the shelf.
Oh, it was rock. I don't understand. I know, the cats eat hard food, crunch, crunch. I don't understand, but they didn't. Yeah. This was hard food.
When soft food becomes hard food, it's not the same as just eating hard food.
No, it's not.
It's totally different. It's not going to work. I have some pictures. I might have to share a couple of these because Jack got his Christmas bark box.
His bark box.
Last week. And it's Peanuts, the Peanuts gang.
Yeah.
So you got Snoopy, Woodstock, and a snowman. And the look on his face, because he crinkle them. They're crinkle toys, but they also have a squeaker. So you just crinkle once, and he's like right there next to me, and he's just looking at it. And I got some cute pictures of him looking at his new toy.
Yeah, you got to put that on Facebook.
I know I don't.
So that you can never complain about being on a meeting from home and hearing the squeaky toy because you're buying them squeaky toys.
I know.
When as parents, if you don't want your kids to eat peanut butter, you don't buy peanut butter.
Or put it on the top shelf.
Or put it on the top shelf away from your kids.
Exactly. Yeah.
100%.
No, I get it completely, and I did do that. That's true. I did give him but I've got a toy box for him.
Oh, got it.
And so I'm
Does he get in there?
No, he will. It's not. But I'm trying. What I want to do is teach him how to put them away.
Oh, good luck. Still trying to teach Bennett to put stuff away. He's 18 and he's not a dog. Good luck.
I've seen dogs do it. You've seen the videos, right?
I've seen cats in the toilet too. I'm just saying, not a lot of that going on at the Safford house either.
I don't know if I have the patience for this, but all I know is this pile of toys that he has in the corner of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Has got to stop.
Oh my God, it is so hilarious how your life is mirroring mine 10, 12 years ago.
I'm regressing.
Yes, you're Benjamin Button.
I'm just like, I'm constantly throwing things in the corner of the kitchen because he drags them out. Come out in the morning, you wonder what the hell's going on all night because I come out in the morning in the kitchen, there's all his toys. And I'm just like, is it the cats? Are you?
No, he's just a teenage boy.
So
how is your bidet, by the way?
I don't have it on there yet.
What on earth? You bought a bidet and you're just waiting.
Know.
What are you waiting for?
It's a little more involved than I thought it was. And I think I don't want to have to call a plumber though.
Oh, it's one of those? I thought it was one you don't have to call a plumber.
Well, you're not supposed to, but okay, to be honest, I tried. I failed.
Okay.
We have a water problem. So, and it comes with the plumber's tape that you're supposed to put, but then I'm reading up on this stuff and it says that you shouldn't have to do that with those particular type of fasteners. And I did, and it didn't work. And I had water.
Okay, so I've done that before. The only kind of work around the house I can do at all is I can do some light electrical. I can replace the of those the
covers?
Flippies, not the covers, the things under the covers.
Oh, the actual switches, the light switches.
Yeah, the light switches. I can replace lights. And the outlets. I can replace those. I can replace lights in the ceiling.
Okay.
And I can do light plumbing. I can put on like whatever their faucets and new hoses to toilets. And I've learned, and Josh the hot plumber taught me that he didn't teach me. I think he said, idiot.
I see him in my head.
Yeah, and continue
wrapping that stuff.
And he's done it before. He's like, if it doesn't work the first time, take it off and wrap more on there. He goes, we're not gonna run out. So you just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping, and then just tighten it in. Just try it again.
I'll try it again
because I've been excited to ask you how your butt is.
Nothing new. I was so disappointed because I worked on it for like 2 hours. I'm like, this is not. I quit.
Right. I'm done.
And now I got to put the back together. I'm very cussy today.
I've said it twice.
Right? I know it. This is a very cussy podcast.
It is. This is what happens when we're dehydrated.
I guess so. But yeah, I finally, I'm not having fun. My back hurts. There's nothing harder than working on
From wiping?
No.
Oh, from leaning. Oh my
trying
God.
to hook things up.
That was the reason why you got a
Oh
bidet.
my God, no. It was because you're trying to,
Yeah.
just because you have to take the seat off because it has to be attached there. And that's not so bad. It's just, it's awkward. It's just
Because there's not
all
a lot
the
of
way
space back there. No, there's not a lot of space.
And so I was just exhausted and I gave up.
I know. But, if we're all being real, 90% of the time, I get exhausted walking up the stairs. So, like, I'll
Get upstairs and it's like, I quit.
No, it's right. Like, I've gone upstairs twice today. Done. So, bending down trying to do plumbing that's manual labor.
And I can't hold the flashlight and hold the screwdriver and
You should buy one of those mouth flashlights. The ones that it's like a mouth guard.
yeah.
It's like a mouth guard.
Never
You
seen
bite on
this.
it, and the front of it, it's just the flashlight sticks out. So you're gonna. It's great. It's brilliant.
that makes sense.
Absolutely
I
brilliant.
should try that because this was awful. It was just awful all the way around. And I'd had it.
So what will happen is you'll get it all together. You'll be like, oh, right, the plumbing works, and then it'll be shooting the wrong direction.
Right?
Like it'll go up your back.
Yeah.
Does it look like you're supposed to adjust it? Like once you get set on there, you're supposed to like
There are
aim it?
adjustments on the side. You
Okay.
can adjust it based on
where
who you are.
Who you are. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes.
Okay.
And how you are positioned.
How
I
you're
guess you know.
Because
you'll
you
figure it
kind of
out.
sit in the same spot every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. So it has one that adjusts and then one adjusts the water, but not for heat, hot or cold.
Oh yeah,
Like,
forget hot. Doesn't matter. It's gonna
yeah.
take.
That would be, besides that, Laura had sent me a note. She's like, I have to know how your bidet is. Cause remember they got
Yeah.
one, it was all fabulous. Because the one regret they have is they didn't get the temperature control where you could have hot or cold. I'm thinking, man, though, you get that wrong. That's not where you want hot water.
No, I'd rather have cold water there than hot water.
Yeah.
You know those people that got burned from sun, whatever, their butts. What was it?
They were,
They,
what were they called? What they call that? They were,
not anal bleaching.
No, it
was.
no, hold on.
Yeah, but they were sitting there with their butts in the air because they supposedly
were
vitamin D.
Yes.
Yeah, got into your body better through
Sunning.
your anus. A noose.
You're a noose. How do you say that? Perineum? Perineum
Oh,
sunning.
perineum. Yeah.
Doctors warn against butthole sunning.
Yeah, because it burns.
In a mere 30 seconds, you will receive more energy. Oh my God, what? That's what it says. This is February of this year this came out. That was about when this story was making the rounds, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Doctors say definitely something you don't want to try. From sitting over a hot pot of boiling water, thank you, what's her butt?
Oh, no, that was
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, where she
was
steam
steaming to sunning. Neither one is considered self-care.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's not.
Don't do it. Yeah, there's it says a mere 30 seconds you'll receive more energy from this electric node than you would an entire day being outside with your clothes on, according to Instagram influencer Ray of Earth,
Oh, I believe Ray of Earth.
who was the one who had 3 naked guys sunning their bums. You might remember them. They were
Yes.
laying on their backs, holding their feet up. Yep.
Yep.
That one there. And that was
That would be, how painful would that?
that would be. Yeah,
Oh.
that's them.
Yep.
It's a video even.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Wow. How painful would that be to burn? Chafing, like just chafing down there is terrible. Burning under your armpits where you have to have your arms down.
Yeah.
But burning your hoop, holy cow, that would be awful.
I can't imagine. So I'm glad that resurfaced.
This has been an absolute trash episode. We've talked about just unbelievable.
And I don't even know where to take it from there. I'm trying to think here. At the end of the year, things are always squirrely. And it's even more so, it feels like this year we've had so much change has been going on and it's not done. Just so you know, I mean, eventually we're going to be moving our studios, which is super exciting. And yeah, our boss dropped us a line today and said they were coming today to go pick up everything that we don't need. And I'm like, wait, what? Today? What?
It's super weird working with people
Yeah.
that actually get stuff done.
They get stuff done.
And it's not like, hey, we're going to move a studio. And then March of next year, like, I think we're thinking about moving. And like, no, hey, I'll be there in 20 minutes with a group of people to move.
He's ready to roll.
Yeah,
And
it's awesome.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm like, this is so strange, but so awesome. So hopefully we will be moving over the Christmas break. We don't know for sure. But at least get some of the stuff out of here that we don't use, which will be nice. Because you know what we actually could do if we're going to be here for a while, then we could have a second studio here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which we kinda
and then
need.
once this is empty, have a party. Because we have this whole place until July.
We
What are we going to do with it?
I know.
Just gotta tear it up.
Could rent it out, little storage rooms.
That's
I don't know,
right. Have a
something like
rave.
that. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. So anyway,
That's about all I got.
I think that's going to take care of me for today too.
Yeah. Well, you can follow us
So-
on Twitter. It's Pat and JT. JT, that other JT, or Pat is a boy. All those also on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.